Hey everybody, it's RNC Numismatics here. I wanted to take a minute and talk to you about proof-like coins. Talk about the standards for Morgans and then the standards for other coins in proof-like. So as you can see, this first one is an 040 graded NGC Mint State 63 proof-like. You look at the surface, there are some pretty good reasons to argue against the coin. You have all of these splotches. There's a spot right here in front of the face where my thumb is. That's pretty significant. But still, they considered it a proof-like coin. To me, this is not a true proof-like. There's not a deep mirror. They don't reflect super well. Maybe at this angle you can see it a little better, but it's truly not a great coin for proof-like. Next we have an 1898-0 in an NGC Mint State 63 deep mirror proof-like or deep proof-like. This coin does exhibit nicer fields. As you look at the coin though, you got a lot of chatter here on the cheek. There's a pretty decent nick right here in front of the face. But overall, you can tell that this coin was struck by a really nice die. There's not a complete strike. It's not a strong strike, as you can see right here above the ear. But it's not a bad looking coin. When you take it and look at the reverse, again, you have really nice looking devices and fields. Some of these scratches I just noticed are on the slab, especially this one right here. But it's a nice coin. But again, I wouldn't call this a dimple or a deep proof-like, deep mirror proof-like. Next, we have an actual proof. I wanted to take out a proof. I wanted to show everybody what we're looking for. So this is a proof 1889 Morgan dollar in an NGC proof 64. This is actually part of my 1889 proof set. I believe I've done a video on it. If not, let me know in the comments below and I will do a video on this set. It is the finest NGC only set in their registry. I'm not selling this set ever. It's kind of my baby. But yeah, so we have gorgeous toning here around the rim. Notice the squared rim. We talked about discerning proofs in a previous video, but this one you can really tell that it's a proof. It is clear all day. When we flip to the reverse, we have this nice field reflecting back. What we actually have a really cool die scratch, as you can see right there by the T and the I in United that goes up to the wreath. If we go to this angle, you can see better that it's raised. Being that it's raised, you know that it is a die scratch rather than a scratch on the coin. So that is a proof. And then we bring ourselves to coins that just really wow us. This is a coin I've had for quite some time. I threw the book out because it just didn't matter when I bought this. It is an 1880s Mint State 65 star. It's just gorgeous. The nicest frost I have ever seen on a Morgan. And I mean, these mirrors, I've done arm's length plus, and I cannot get it to go out of focus. It is a gorgeous coin. You get to the reverse and it's not as strong. The reverse matches similar to, I believe, the dimple. And maybe the proof-like. Let's check that. Yeah, it's a little closer to the proof-like, somewhere in the middle. But again, this coin did not get a proof-like at all. So you got to be careful about what you get. Believing it's a proof-like, understanding that there are certain standards that are different. 1880 through 1882 San Francisco, all 3 years, 80S, 81S, and 82S, were all known for really nice strikes and really nice mirrors. I wanted to do some in gold. I'm going to try to show these coins as nice as I can, but it's a little harder with the lighting setup I have. Might have to do it in a separate video again later on. So here we have an 1843D medium D $5 and an NGC Mint State 61. So when you look at this coin, you want to call it an AU because it's a Mint State 61 that is considered a slider. And when you look, you can still see the line right here for the hair. All of the hair up here is clear. It's a little fuzzy maybe, but the detail is there. You actually got some really interesting toning, but there's not really a good mirror to this coin. I mean, you have some problems here in the rim that, definitely brought it down some, but the detail is all there. When we go to the next one, we have an 1887 double die obverse $3 gold Princess VP001. It's just the double die obverse. It is a Mint State 61 NGC. Again, not labeled as proof-like, but as you can see, it has some really nice surfaces. Again, all the details are there. I bought this coin from Stacks and Bowers at the 2014 World's Fair of Money. This coin is very near and dear to my heart. So as we look at this one, we would argue again that it has a nice proof-like appearance, but it did not grade as proof-like. We flip it over to the reverse, and we see again all the detail is there. It is baggy, but it is a 61, so that's to be expected. But it's just a really interesting coin, and you would say that it's on the verge of starting to argue proof-like, but it's not labeled. I'm going to zoom in to show you the doubling, if I can. Yeah, it's not really showing, but you can see it in the C, in the I, in the A, and then it is again on the word Liberty, which is not showing up at all for me in this video. There we go, a little bit. The T and the L, usually you see the most doubling in. Lastly, I do have a proof-like gold coin. It is a $20 lib. It is a 1890S $20 in an NGC Mint State 63 proof-like. And again, this is a wow coin. These retail when I bought this one, it was right around $2,000. I believe the last one that I saw sell sold for just over $3,000. You can double check me on that. I know that the market's kind of all over the place right now. But again, back to this coin. It's again, it's kind of baggy, but it's a 3, so that's again to be expected. You have some rubbing on the cheek that is quite interesting. You only see it at one angle. I think it's that angle there. But yeah, the detail is all there. The fields are just, I mean, it's just an amazing coin. You have luster that shows through even with all the bags. You flip it to the reverse, and again, you've got the luster. You can see, the mirror. You can see my device actually coming through onto the coin. But yeah, it's a really nice coin to show proof-like. Let's see if I can zoom out anymore. There we go. Not a whole lot of difference between those two, but when you compare it to a regular, there's a huge difference. Again, Morgans, you have a variety with proof and proof-like and dimple. So again, just make sure you know what you're looking for, how far you want it to go. Last I checked, the standard you wanted was around 9 inches for a proof-like and around 12 inches for a dimple. That is my personal preference. I don't remember exactly the guideline NGC or PCGS use, but that is easy to find online. So again, thanks for watching. Please let us know in the comments what you think. You can find us on Facebook or on eBay as RNC Numismatics. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put it in the comments. Let us know what you think. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon.